What's up, YouTube? This is Schoolway Pokemon coming at you with a deck profile, but this one's going to be on my Magic deck. I'm just playing, no it's not. But I do play Magic, by the way, so yeah, don't judge me. Alright guys, so this is my profile. I know I haven't been making videos for a while, and I really apologize. But finals week was really, stressful. But, finally got over it. But yeah, let's see if you guys enjoyed this deck pro. This deck pro is going to be on my hand? No, on Madolches! Yeah. So this is a Madolche deck profile. This is my take on it, like all my other decks and anybody else's deck that we profile on the channel. It's just our preferences, the way we like it. I've been playtesting it, it's been doing very well. So yeah, so let's get on to it. Your staples. 3 Magileine. Magileine, obviously your Stratos. What more can be said? Obviously she fetches out a Madolche monster, but she would have been even more broken if she fetched a Madolche card. But other than that, just Madolche monsters, she's good at 3. Now, I've seen people run 2 Messengelatos, but I like running 3. And the reason why is because of my extra deck. Because the fact of it being a warrior, sorry about the glare, warrior, so yeah, I can hit things like Excalibur and Blade Armor Ninja, and yes, I do run them in the deck, in the extra deck. It works well because I can, it does the combo where okay, Excalibur on the field, okay, yeah, 4,000 beater. And if I don't like the effect that there has to be a face-up Madolche Beast in order for it to resolve the effect when you special summon it, but it's perfectly fine. I mean, it would have been a little more, unfair if it's special summon anyway there. So you just go Tiramisu, bring it out, search. That's okay. Alright, and plus it's a 1600 with the field spells at 21. So it gets over T-King. I like it. And I run 3 Mewfeuille. Basically your Marauding Captain of the deck. It's good. Sucks it's a little weak, but other than that, it's perfectly fine. You can either go this and Messengelato to get your special summon because it is a beast, or you can go Mewfeuille, another Mewfeuille, and then you can exceed into one of my most favorite exceeds in this deck, honestly. And I'll get to that later. Or you can do it into Cruffssant. With Cruffssant's ability, you can bounce back any Madolche card, including your spells such as Chateau or Ticket, and this will gain 1 level and 300 attack. And it keeps stacking, so you can keep going over and over. Or maybe you want to hit that rank 4. You do this, bounce back one of your Madolche cards, and then this will be a level 4 and go into a rank 4. Plus, with the field spell and its bouncing ability, it's at 23, excuse me. 23, so that's always good, get over most special summon monsters. And then, preference, I go 1 Marmalmaide. Marmalmaide is pretty good. She fetches any Madolche spell trap that was sent to Zen's graveyard, and plus she's a 2000 defense, so she has a pretty big booty. And then I just set this. Opponent attacks, thinking when it's first game. I've always done this. Set it. Opponent thinks it's Raikou, whatever. They prepare for attack. Boom, Marmalmaide out of nowhere. Yeah, sure I can't get the effect, but hey, 2000 defense, I'm okay with that. And 1 Butlerusk. Butlerusk because I can normal summon it, and I will fetch a field spell card. So yeah, I'm still thinking of maybe adding a little twist to it, but I'm not really sure because pure Madolche is pretty well. And then for the non-Madolches, I run 2 Tragoedias. Yes, I do not run Pudding Cess, but I do have it here. But I do not run it because it is a preference of mine. And the reason being is because I would rather much top deck any of these monsters, well, besides Tragoedia, obviously, if I can't summon it. And if I just set it on the field in case I'm just stalling by this point, So yeah, Pudding Cess can be really up to you, up to the person. But honestly, I really like not running it. It's been working out well. Sure, I can go Mewfeuille and then special Pudding Cess, but the thing is though is that if it's just a catastrope, just at a one-time thing. If it's not pumped up, but the only things I would hit grave would be these, and then obviously exceeds. But honestly, this build's working out fine. Pudding Cess was slowing me down. Alright, that's 14 monsters. Alright, let's get on to it. 3 Chateau. what more can be said? Three of these. This field spell card is really broken. I'm not gonna lie to you. You just return everything back to your deck, basically. That's Madolche. And then basically all your Madolche monsters would gain 500 attack. So there you go. Basically 500 attack boost is pretty well since they're relatively weak. Yeah. 2 ticket. Ticket, you know, people have said that, you know, oh, this is the wind-up factory of the game, of the Madolche archetype. But they learned, they don't stack, so yeah, you know, if this would stack, people would hate Madolche players a lot. Basically, when a Madolche card is sent from the field or graveyard back into your hand or deck by the card effect, you search one Madolche monster, add it to your hand, and if you control a face-up fairy Madolche monster, you can special summon that target instead. So, yeah, this can help you very well with OTKs. So, yeah, I run 2 lances. What more can be said about lance? Lance is just, you know, beastly. You know, protect your monsters, lower down monsters, stuff like that. What more can be said? Part of Duality. It sets you up because it's really slow. Madolches are technically really slow. But part of Duality solves that problem, you know, sets you up for everything. You know, in case you don't have that Magileine in hand and boom, part of Duality into Magileine. Oh, there you go. Alright, 2 Mysticals, you know, staple. Dark Hole, Heavy Storm. I don't run Monster Reborn. I have no reason to. But it really depends on you. But again, like, I usually don't have anything in the graveyard that I want to bring back. Maybe opponents, but other than that, it's really not a problem. So I never found myself needing Monster Reborn at all. But it can help, so if you guys want to do the Madolche deck, you know, if you want to run Monster Reborn, go right ahead. I'm not telling you not to. But yeah. And that is 13 spells. No, 14 spells? Something like that. It's I'll tell you the total around. And for traps, I run Triple D Prison. Maybe it's a little too excessive, but it works out fine. But if anything, I'm gonna probably down it to 2. But so far, Triple D Prison is working out fine. You know, get rid of big monsters that can just really easily wreck my deck. Sounds funny. Anyway, so yeah, 2 Fiendish Chains. Fiendish Chain works well. I like choosing this over Effect Veiler. Because first off, if anybody wants to go macro on me or, you know, defissure, well, Fiendish Chain is my solution over that to Veiler. So yeah, so Fiendish Chain, plus I get to stop their attack entirely, so that helps out, lets you stall. 2 Mirror Force, what more can be said, just like Deep Prison monster removal. This deck has a lot of monster removal, that's all it focused on for the trap side, really. 2 Compulses, get rid of opponent's answers, or bounce back one of your Madolches to continue a combo, which has worked. 2 Dark Bribe. Dark Bribe to negate those things, like let's say you summon all these Madolches because it's possible, and all of a sudden, boom, torrential. You go, oh well, Dark Bribe, you know, or they Mirror Force you, Dark Bribe, and your answer to big monster removal against you is also Starlight Road. I don't mind having the Stardust in the grave. I really don't. Like I said, I don't run Pudding Cess, so Starlight Road is very effective. But it really sucks when you draw this late game, though. It really does. Madolchepalooza. I was thinking of maybe running 2. But, you know, so far 1 has been working out well. And since the effect says that they all go back to the end, at the end of the turn they go back to the deck, well, there's really no point, since you're going to exceed with them anyway. So, yeah. And then the last one that everyone says is Beast, and this deck would have been a lot more broken if this was back at 3. Ultimate Offering. Ultimate Offering, with this plus Magileine, you basically have game. Honestly, you do. And you have the life points to spare. It's happened. I've done it. It's really fun. But I don't rely on it. If I happen to draw it with the Magileine, that's good. But I'm not going to say that, oh crap, I need it, I'm going to lose. No. It's just, for me, it's the type of card that if I get it, good. If I don't, then it doesn't bother me. So, yeah. So that was the deck. That is 42 cards. I know it's more than 40, but I couldn't decide what to take out. So if you guys have any suggestions on what to take out, then please let me know in the comment section below, or even PM me. And onto the extra deck. Let's go with 1 Stardust, obviously, you know, for that Starlight Road. rank 3s, Zenmaines, Invoker, Leviair, and Leviathan. Okay, Zenmaines, you're generic. Leviair, because you can get things that are removed. Leviathan, beefy. Invoker, though. Invoker itself has gotten me so many games, honestly. It is just a beast. Sucks it's a word, though. Anyway, it's a fact. You need 3 level 3s. You can detach one exchange material, and then special summon from your deck a level 4 warrior or spellcaster type. Level 4 earth warrior or beast warrior. Normally I go Invoker, I go Messengelato, and then if I happen to have a Magileine, I exceed into, obviously, Tiramisu or another rank 4 I need at the moment. But this card alone is beast. It is perfect. It also works well with Sams, but this card alone just really has gotten me game, honestly. I love it. And the new Exceed, Gagaga Cowboy. And, its effect is really good, but it's situational. I've chosen this over Maestroke or even Utopia sometimes, when I have to go into rank 4s. But Gagaga Cowboy is a good card. I like it. Maestroke, obvious. Yeah. Heroic Champion-Excalibur, like I told you. I run Warriors, so Excalibur is one of my choices. And Blackhorn. Blackhorn's that new card that came out in the manga. That once per turn you can detach one exchange material from this card, target a monster in the field, and if with the same attack or lower than this card, which is 2100, send it to the grave, and your opponent takes 1000 burn damage. But this card can't attack the turn this card activates effect. So it's really good. Like, you want to get over cards that are basically you can't destroy, which you saw that in this deck. The only thing I can destroy is Dark Hole. But other than that, you have Blackhorn, so you can get over hell. That same old thing. You can get over Stardust. Who doesn't like to get over Stardust? But yeah, so Blackhorn. You don't have to run it, but I chose to. Papal Operative. What more do you need? You can, go into game, flip face up, attack for game. Blade Armor Ninja. Again, I run Warriors. And then 2 Tiramisus. I don't run 3. I don't like 3. 2 is perfect. Plus, there's no room in the extra deck. 2, this card I love so much, honestly. Not my favorite one, but it is one of the best Xyzs in this freaking extra deck that I have. First off, so you have to have a Madolche target on the graveyard, including a spell or trap, which could be Palooza, Chateau, or even Ticket, and then detach one card from this. And then you can return those 2 targets, even the card you detached, into the deck, and then return up to that many cards that you sent back from the graveyard back to the deck. So you go Queen, you have a Chateau in the grave, and you have a Ticket on field. You detach Messengelato. Target Messengelato and the Chateau, put it back in the deck, return 2 cards on the field, and the Ticket goes off. But since she's a fairy, what you can is that instead of you can say, oh, you know what, I was gonna add Magileine to hand or Messengelato to hand. Well, you can now special summon it because of Ticket's effect. Plus, it becomes a 27 beater with the Chateau on field, and yeah, this card is it's amazing. I love it. Oh yeah, plus you need 2 level 4 Madolche monsters. If this would have been generic, this would have been broken. And I go on forward to Fairy King Albdrovich. The whole deck is Earth except for Tragoedia. So this is in case you want to lower down your opponent's monsters, and then maybe just generic. It's a good card. And Utopia. Utopia is amazing, obviously. But yeah, so that was an extra deck of 15 cards. So guys, that was my deck profile on my Madolches. So let me know what you guys thought about. Let me know what you guys think about the deck. Did you enjoy it? Did you not like it? Did you say, oh, you know what? Just I'm always open to criticism, constructive criticism mainly. But if you just say, hey, this deck is good, or hey, this deck is bad, then go ahead. I don't mind. I really don't. So yeah, just let me know what suggestions you guys have about this deck. Do you think this deck is worth having, or this deck is worth making? But yeah, this deck doesn't have to be competitive. It's just for funsies. But if you want to make it competitive, then go for it by all means. You have every right to. And yeah, just let me know what you guys thought about the video. About the video and the deck. Sorry again for not updating as usually as common as I'd want to. But now with winter break started, hey, I'll start everything else. And also, I do play Magic, so if you guys say I'm a traitor, I'm not. I just like having a lot of hobbies. So yeah, so any of you guys who also play Magic, just say, hey, I also play Magic. Don't hide from me, brothers. Don't hide. But yeah, so yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'm liking the fact that I still haven't gotten you guys anything for the 50 subscriber thing. I am so sorry. Can you believe it? I don't. This was all trade. I honestly don't have any money, but I'll try to do it. Something, I can always do the world's oldest profession. Nah, I can't pull it off. Alright, guys. So this is Schoolboy Pokemon coming from the Team Raven. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And then just tell your friends, hey, it's us Madolche deck. Hope you guys like it. Share it if you want. Alright, guys. This is Schoolboy Pokemon coming at you and leaving you. Alright, guys. Bye.